Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be something a little bit different. I decided for 1 week I was going to be completely plant-based, and the reason why I decided to do this is because every single meal that I have, there's always meat in it. And I've been doing a little bit of research. There's a lot of reasons why I decided to do this. I wanted to challenge myself. I feel like I could reduce my intake of protein, see if this helps me feel better. I've been getting headaches and being pretty dizzy, and so I wanted to do something different. And a lot of my friends are plant-based. My best friend owns a business that's plant-based called Arbonne. I'll link her Instagram below, so if you have any questions about that, she could help you out. I wanted to share this experience with you. I'm going to be showing you what I bought for groceries, how to make the food, and just kind of how I'm feeling along the way. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to be eating for the week. As far as my snacks, I'm going with apples, bananas, and then I got these mini peppers. So bomb. I got all of this stuff at Sprouts. You can get most of this stuff at any grocery store really. So I got more of like lunch stuff, but I can eat this stuff for breakfast. So for breakfast, I'll probably just do a protein shake. I just got almond milk, 30 calories, unsweetened. So I don't really like the sweetened ones. And then for some lunch dinner meals, I am gonna be doing black bean wraps. I got these, they're gluten-free and they're whole grain. And they just look really, really bomb. And then what I'm gonna be putting in there, black beans, corn, salsa, of course. This one is the chipotle and it's hot. I like my food with a little kick, you know? And then I also got avocados and cilantro. That smells so good. I freaking love cilantro. I could eat it with everything. And then another meal that I'm gonna be doing is salad. I got a big thing of super greens. I'm gonna be putting pecans in my salad, garbanzo beans, black olives, and then I also got edamame and some quinoa to throw in there. And then the dressing that I got is organic fat-free roasted garlic. This is only 10 calories per 2 tablespoons, which is about what I would use. And it only has 2 grams of carbs in it and then 1 gram of sugar. And then the other meal I'm gonna be doing is extra firm tofu. It's gonna be like a bowl type situation. I'm gonna be doing the tofu with, I think, with brown rice. And then I'm also gonna be putting some black beans in it, salsa, and then some sweet potatoes. And those are what I'm doing for my meals. I'm pretty excited to start trying plant-based. We'll see how we go. I'm also going to show you guys how I'm making all of this stuff. As far as cost, I got everything for about $70. I usually spend somewhere in there 50 to 70. Yeah, $70 for all this stuff is pretty good, and it's going to be something that I learn along the way because I normally just buy meat and then some little bit of vegetables and then rice, so it ends up being a little bit cheaper. But since I'm adding all of the whole foods, it's gonna be a little more expensive, and I'm okay with that. I'm excited to take you on the ride. So this is one of the meals that I made. I have black beans, corn, edamame, brown rice, and then I did tofu with everything seasoning on it. And it also has barbecue sauce and then some vegetables. It's garlic, mushrooms, and cilantro. Got my protein, my carbs, and my veggies in here, some fats. Have everything that I need. It tastes really good, and it's very colorful, pretty to look at. Today is 10 days that I have been eating plant-based. Originally I was gonna go for 7 days because I just thought it was completely unrealistic for me to eat plants for strictly 7 days only. I've always been someone who loves meat. Every meal I eat it. So 7 days, I just wanted to not set an expectation too high. So I did the 7 days. And then I was like, I don't feel like this is enough time for me to really see a substantial change. So I wanted to extend it to 30 days. So far, I feel great. I have a lot more energy, and I feel more full after eating a meal, which I didn't think was gonna happen. I originally thought that I would be hungry all the time and want to be snacking. I'm eating 3 meals. Sometimes I'll have a snack in between, like a protein shake or fruit, hummus, whatever. The only downside I think is the first week I felt pretty bloated. I think it's just because my gut wasn't used to just eating veggies and fruits, so just switching that. But the last 3 days I don't feel bloated. And I'll show you what I got this week because I go grocery shopping every week, especially when you're plant-based. Everything is mainly fresh, so you want to go every week or you're going to end up wasting food, which I did not want to do. I want to just say I don't know how I'm going to eat after the 30 days. I don't think that I'll go back to eating meat all the time like I was before. I actually, which is so weird, I decided to be plant-based, and then someone told me about the documentary on Netflix called Game Changer, and I watched that, and it was definitely fascinating to see like the difference in how your blood is after 1 day of eating plant-based and 1 day eating meat. The blood was a little more cloudy when you ate meat. Plant-based has a lot of perks that I think people don't realize. I just think it's interesting to look into a lot of athletes that we wouldn't expect are plant-based, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He is plant-based, he's a bodybuilder, and he's a lot older, but he looks fantastic. He says that since he's been plant-based, he has a lot more energy. So I started December 30th. I'm gonna go till January 30th. And if I feel good, I'll probably keep going. All right, so I just went grocery shopping. This top shelf is mine. That looks kind of gross, but it's tofu with barbecue sauce. I made these meals. I also got these juices. They're probiotics and they have pretty good nutritional facts. Only 45 calories, 2 grams of protein, and then of course a little bit of sugar and some carbs. Then I also got a lot of veggies, tofu, some hot sauces back there. This is my produce area, cilantro, apples, avocados, onions, green onions. I have hummus back there just to keep my options. And then up here, I also got some plant-based orange crispy chicken. And then I did teriyaki. I haven't tried these, but my roommates have, and they said they're pretty good. I also really like these. It's not a lot of calories, and it helps getting in the veggies. This is bomb too with the cheese. And then this one's really good as well. And then my protein, I use this organic plant-based protein powder. It has really good nutritional facts and it's bomb. Creamy chocolate fudge. It smells like truffles. And then bananas. I have all my cans back there. Beans, black beans, corn. And then I put my rice here. I have more hot sauce, pickles for snacks, and then my Arbonne tea, Digestion Plus. You just gotta have a variety of stuff. Of course, you gotta have seasonings as well too. All right, so I am using the gluten-free Tortilla Factory wraps, and then I put some hummus on there. I'm gonna put some of this spinach, give it a little crunch, and then I have green onions and cilantro on that. And then I'm gonna put this mix of the edamame, black beans, corn, and tofu on here, just like that. And then we're gonna do some avocado, and then this chipotle salsa, which is all right, so this is one of the other meals. It has edamame, tofu. I just put garlic and green onions, red kidney beans, sweet potato, and then brown rice underneath. So this is what I'm eating for breakfast, or drinking, I guess. Green juice, it's only 30 calories, and then it does all of these benefits, which is really nice. Hopefully it's good. What's up, guys? It is week 3 of being plant-based. This is my place, as you can see. I've been losing weight. It's just so crazy. I feel like my skin's gotten great. This has turned out a lot better than I expected. I don't miss meat. I've been trying to get proteins in. I was really worried about going to restaurants and not being able to find alternatives. It's 2020, I live in SoCal. Every place has alternatives if you're vegetarian or vegan. So that's been really great, and I've got to try foods that I've never had before. I am just super thankful for doing this. I'm not tired. That's what blows my mind. Like before, I'd want to take a nap in the middle of the day, and now that's my food, the microwave. And now I like have so much energy. Even at nighttime, I like am not ready to go to sleep. So rude. So it's just so crazy. I'm definitely gonna go past the 30 days. The only things that I have had is fish at a restaurant, and then eggs and cheese at a restaurant, but otherwise I'm not buying that stuff at home. Just move spots because I grabbed my food and then sat down. But the one thing that's pretty crazy too is that everyone's like, well, don't you miss this and don't you miss that? And it's like, there are so many different alternatives, and the food tastes just like meat. Like what I'm having right now, I'll show you. That looks like chicken, and it tastes like chicken. And it's so bomb, but it's plant-based. Like you really can't tell the difference unless you're like, oh, I'm buying this as plant-based. In your mind, maybe it's like a placebo, and so you're like, oh, I know this isn't chicken. But if I were to feed this to somebody, they would not know. I found a place called Native Foods. It's all plant-based. And for everyone asking, like, is it worth it? Blah, blah, blah. Try it for a week or try it for one day and see. Obviously, the benefits, it's going to take longer than a week. Some people said within a couple days they felt a difference. So there's no harm in trying it. It's not like you can't go back and eat meat if you want to. So I just did a Trader Joe's run. I got some shredded cheese that I've been putting in grits. And then I also got these veggie burgers. They look freaking bomb. A little bit spicy, which I love. And then I got cauliflower and broccoli vegetable patties. Just a good alternative for plant-based. I still like the texture. All right, so I'm warming up my lunch right now. I'll show you guys what it is. Rice, some veggies, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, mushrooms, and then I'm going to put the salad and the tomatoes in it. It's kind of just like a Buddha bowl. Today I went to Project Juice. This is their gut protein milk. It has probiotics, and it's just promoting for a happy gut. 24 grams of protein, and it's vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, which is really good. It tastes very fresh. It's a little more on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth it. The thing with being plant-based is I feel like I was thinking of it as being pretty negative before I decided to actually do it. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna be able to eat anything. But like I still go out to eat with my friends. I had a veggie enchilada with rice and beans, and it was so good. Literally, it was like the fiesta style with the corn, the beans, cheese. It had everything that you would have except for the meat, and it was so good. And then I've also had a black bean burger with that. You can definitely tell it's not meat, but it's still really good. And it made me realize like how much food, when you go out to eat, like everything has meat in it, because some of the places I went, like a mom and pop place, there's only like 2 things I could get on the menu. I also just feel like I feel healthier because I'm eating a lot more veggies than I was before. I just feel happier too. It's changed my mood. I feel like put me in a better mood. My friend actually gave me a plant-based cookbook, so I'm gonna utilize that. Just trying to figure out the foods that I can eat, and certain things I've never cooked before, like I've never cooked lentils before, so just learning a different style of eating and just really caring about my health overall. Alright guys, so I am making plant-based chicken. I'll show you what it looks like right here. You can get this at Target, and it's pretty cheap. It's mandarin orange crispy chicken. Looks like little chicken nuggets. And the nutrition facts are pretty good. Per container, 500. I'm gonna split it up into 2 meals. Then it also gives you a sauce pack. That's why I watch one of my favorite beauty vloggers, Dizzy. Yo, this smells bomb. My journey deciding I was gonna go 7 days plant-based, and then that became 30, and then I did 40. So 40 days plant-based. Nerve in my ear is inflamed, so I've had to take some steroids, and which those steroids specifically decrease your immune system, and then I got sick. That's why, you know, I sound kind of stuffy. I've had to take a break from things that I enjoy. I've always been very thankful that I'm healthy, but after being sick and going through the grains and dizziness, definitely gave me a newfound appreciation for my health. If you do plant-based, please share your experience with me. I'd love to hear about it. I'm thankful because I had more energy and I lost weight and I felt better overall. Yeah, I'm excited to keep enjoying plant-based, occasionally have meat. My advice would just be to do your own research and be aware of the things you're putting in your body. Thank you so much for watching my journey, and I hope that you have learned a little something, and yeah, we'll see you next time.